waiting. Come on. Give me the straight. Come on. We're waiting. We're on. Give me the straight. What's up, guys? I'm back, and we're praying this doesn't crash this time, but I am here. I'm live, and we are going to try and run this game back. I had it all set up, and I go to launch it, and it just didn't launch. So, that was stupid. But we have it now, so I figure let's just waste no time getting into it. National Championship for Seed 5, Oregon versus Rutgers. Let's hop in. I'm excited. I really am. I think this one will go... I think it should go well. I think it'll be a fun game. Rutgers have beaten... They haven't beaten anyone entirely, like, spectacular themselves. However, they are here, which means they beat teams that beat spectacular teams. So, with that being said, yeah, they beat Memphis. Wait, hold on. No, they beat Utah, and then they beat Memphis, and then they beat Houston, and then, sorry, I'm just checking. I'm making sure they've won. Oh, wait, they beat Ole Miss. That's right. And then they beat Texas. So, what was I talking about? This Rutgers team is more than capable of taking this game and running. Did it freeze again? Oh, skip. Guys, I forgot about that. Forgot about the glitching. My fault. Anyways, oh, dude, I gave Oregon these beautiful jerseys, right? And I just forgot to redo them. But anyways, we're just gonna get into the opening kickoff. Oregon to receive. We know how big of a mistake that has played out to be so far. So let's see how it turns out now. Let's see if it gets a little bit better for Rutgers. I think they'll be fine. I think they can hold their own. But yeah, this is Seed 5. This is the end of it, which means we'll have 120 teams to go out of the 125. Definitely rooting for Oregon. I'm going to be excited to see them win. They're a good team. I'm amazed. Honestly, it's taken them this long to be this important. Because like I've said, they've run through this game before. Or they get run through all the time. But this tournament, they've been bullying. They've been bullying teams. And then the teams they haven't been bullying have been high offensive teams just like them. So, I don't know. I was going somewhere with that. I don't remember where I was going with it. I'll probably remember at some point. Oh, fumble on the opening drive, picked up by the receiver. So he gets the yards for it. 11 rushing yards. No, it's been... Oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to explain why it's the Sugar Bowl. There's no national championship stadium. I've learned that part. And I think every time I've played a Dynasty on this game, it was the Fiesta Bowl. I think the Fiesta Bowl is a national championship. The thing is, the Fiesta Bowl seems kind of underwhelming to me. And so if I'm going to put them in a bowl game, I'm going to put them in some good bowl games. So this one is, the last one we did the Chick-fil-A Bowl. And this one's the Sugar Bowl. And then I think the next seed we'll do the Cotton Bowl. And then we'll do the games like that. Right now Oregon is moving. Their run offense is just so strong and so powerful. They are just absolutely pushing these Rutgers around, keeping the ball in bounds, just running clock down, wide open holes left and right, getting first down runs every single play. This defense is going to have to come up with a stand really quickly, or it's going to be a very strong offensive shootout. One game I kind of wish we'd have watched, dude, was that Washington-Oregon game. Like, the entire game. Because I know we watched the overtime. We watched the overtime, and that one was awesome. That was epic. But we didn't watch the whole game. We didn't watch the overtime. We watched the last few minutes. We saw that amazing catch by Oregon. Speaking of Oregon, about ran it in. If he would have just taken the outside, if he would have just gone out instead of in, bro, he had that. We've had some really spectacular matchups, though. This tournament in of itself could go down as one of the best ones. We had a Boston College upsetting touchdown Oregon. Sorry, just looked at that. Good score. Run play, I'm assuming. Yep, right off the gut. We had Boston College take down number 11 Louisville in the first round with the first upset. And then we had FIU take on and beat number 22 Nebraska, which paved the way for such a huge dynasty of FIU. And then we had UCLA beat number 13 Oklahoma. Nobody's surprised. Oklahoma's annoying. They never win. They're just like Florida State. And then we had San Jose State upset Virginia. We had Washington upset number 8 South Carolina. And then we had Texas upset number 4 A&M. And that was just in the first round, bro. That was just the first round. And whenever you go to the second round, bro, we had Iowa State upset UCLA. We had Louisiana Monroe upset Auburn in overtime. We had USC take down Boise State. We had Virginia Tech take down Michigan. Wake Forest take down Michigan State. Texas taking it down Florida State. Like, bro, just upsets left and right and left and right. In the next round, we had Cincinnati taking down Notre Dame in second overtime. We had a great game of number 6 versus number 6 Oregon versus number 10 Florida, where Oregon barely pulled that one off. Also, Rutgers with the quick answer. Just an absolute dot to the end zone, by the way. Not going to overlook them on that one. And FIU still winning at this point. Washington State taking down number 16 Oklahoma State. Like, you see what I'm saying? This was a great round of football. Number 15 Texas taking down number 2 Ohio State. Georgia Tech taking down number 3 Stanford. And then Rutgers taking down Texas. And that leads us basically to where we are now, with two teams fighting it out, like going as hard as they could. And now they're all playing for this 5th seed spot, which I'm realizing now in my head, Arkansas is going to have a horrible, horrible tournament run, because they're going to have to play. They're going to get to play the last seeded team in the full tournament. They're going to get to play the last seeded team. But if you do it like a normal bracket, I think technically, wow, Oregon with a huge, huge run, finding a big hole, and went for, God, how many yards? Are they not going to tell us? Well, a little under 54, I'd say. But anyways, yeah, Arkansas is going to have to play like the number 2 or number 3 seeded team really quickly, and that's going to suck for them. I feel sad for Arkansas. But they do get the most rest, if that means anything. But anyways, now that I've gotten all my talking out of the way, we can dial into this game, which is already looking to be a high-scoring offensive game. Both teams moving the ball very well. Defense is just struggling a little bit, I gotta say. Let's see, Rutgers win against Texas. That was a 53-46 win. Didn't necessarily stop Texas. They just scored more. Same thing with Ole Miss. That was 45-38. How did he not stumble into the end zone there? Is what I want to know. It's like right there, and you're not gonna give him the touchdown. That's crazy. Oh, quarterback's gonna scramble for it. Gets the touchdown. Up another 3 touchdowns in 3 minutes, 4 minutes. It should be a high-scoring game. Although I do feel like once the defenses start figuring it out, it's gonna take a little bit more. But, yep, great tournament so far. I hope this game is just as good so we can just, like, mark it off on a high note. Very weird 2 teams to see in the national championship, though. So, I hope plenty tune in to watch this one because this was a good one. Like, this is a great ending to what was a great round. And then we get to watch it all again, minus one of these teams. I want to become so big, bro. I want my YouTube channel, my YouTube empire, to be so ginormous that whenever these games come on and I'm doing my streams, it gets so big that Vegas is betting on it. You know what I'm saying? Let Vegas put some bets. Almost had a huge hole by the running back right there. If he just had a little bit more speed and that ankle grabber wasn't as good at his job, I wouldn't say it was a touchdown, but he would have had a huge chunk of yardage. And you know what? It is fun to see these littler teams get their chance, get their opportunity, you know? Because if I would have told y'all at the beginning of this round saying, all right, this national championship, I'm picturing Rutgers versus Oregon, nobody would have believed me. They'd have been like, what? Where'd you get Rutgers from? Where'd you get Oregon from? And here we are. I always knew Oregon would be a good team, though. They're just such a high... The high caliber offense of Oregon, it's just hard to beat. I mean, Washington gave it a good shot. A few teams gave it a good shot this tournament, but they just couldn't do it. 4th and 1 for Rutgers. First stop, Oregon, swarming to it. Are they going to go for it? They are. Wow. That is shocking. This early on. 4th and 1, and they're going to get it, and they're going to get a lot more out of it. Wow. 14-yard rush. Now, could you imagine if there was a penalty? Whoo! Coach would have been mad. But, no, these are the kind of tournaments I like, where you never know who you're going to get in the finals. I'm still trying to fully figure out how I'm going to do the full overall tournament. I have some ideas, but I'm not 100% sure yet. I haven't fully worked out all the details. I don't know if I want to do it like the NCAA where they where there's like four different brackets that all meet into one, you know? Or if I just want to do it where it's just 1 versus 125, 2 versus 124, and just like that. I don't know. We'll see how it cooks up. With that being said, Rutgers, I didn't even realize, I don't know what I was looking at, but they are, gets the pass off and a catch. They are moving. They're about to score. Sorry, I was just not paying attention to the game. I'm actually shocked. 5 for 5, 99 yards and a touchdown already for this quarterback in what is definitely the biggest game of his life. But I mean, if you could do, could have been picked. 3rd and goal. Not a good read right there. If you could beat that, dude, that Texas team was unstoppable. I don't think many people could have beaten them. And I think if Texas had beaten Rutgers, I think they would. I think a Texas Oregon national championship would have gone crazy. Oh, throws off one defender, loses the ball of it. The second one. Rutgers do recover, but now it's 4th and goal, and you gotta assume they're just gonna take their points here. You don't want to fall down too much against Oregon. Okay, we saw the sack. Jesus. Oh, injured now. Injured quarterback. We saw this happen. Ole Miss plagued with injuries. Their halfbacks going out left and right in that game against Alabama. Let's hope he can get back in the game, though. It said back spasms, which, if I'm not mistaken, is one of those injuries where they keep him around. They're like, oh, he'll be fine. Just give him like a few downs. And good news is Oregon's got a whole drive ahead of them. And, dude, they run the ball so much. So I don't think they'll move down the field quickly. I think I would. Ooh, good stiff arm, gets extra yards. The run or the yards after contact are crazy because 6 rushes, 72 yards. He is just going crazy. This entire team will. The offense is just stupid. But I'm very excited to see, first of all, who wins this one, and second of all, how the loser does in the next tournament. Because if Rutgers lose, we might not see their name again for a while. If Oregon loses, I wonder how long it's going to take for us to see him again. Good pitch, good read. Gets the first, puts his head down for that one. Oregon, again, like, you blink and they're like halfway down the field already just driving. They're such a good offensive team. And that's why all of their games have basically been shootouts. Like, I don't remember the score for the first few. But at the end, I started writing them down. Oh, the Oregon-Baylor one was where it glitched out on you guys. And I had to cut it off. That one sucked. That one was very unfortunate. But, like, against Florida, it was 41-37. That's 78 points scored between the two. And then against Washington, or no, who do they play next? Miami, they absolutely blew the roof off Miami. And then Washington, it was 52-48. My bet hit, bro. I said that game is going to be a 100-point game, minimum. And it was. Granted, it was a 100-point game. Oregon fumbles the ball and Rutgers pick it up. Huge turnover. Uh-oh. Some momentum maybe for the Scarlet Knights. I can't wait for you guys to see the thumbnail I made. I actually tried to, like, put effort into making one. Bro, I don't know how YouTubers do that thing. Like, it was so annoying. It was so hard. Granted, I was doing it on my phone. I need to pirate, like, some, like, actual photoshopping tools or editing tools. Huge bomb downfield. Could have been picked off 2 different times, but if he would have caught that, oh my god, they would have been in business. But he did not. But probably for the best. If anybody was catching that ball, it was the Oregon defense. So, had pressure coming. Just throws it away. Gets 3rd and 7. Had a really good offensive run at the beginning, but they're kind of stalling out here. 0 for 2 on 3rd downs, and this is a long one. This is a definite pass situation. Yep. Although they seem like a passing team. Who did they played somebody, man, where they had like, oh, it was the, who did they play? I can't remember. Wait, no, I'm tweaking. It was the Washington State game I'm thinking of. But, like, one of those games, they had over 100 passing attempts. Or something like that. It was, like, ridiculous. And I was like, good lord. Throwing the ball that many times, you definitely are playing a video game. But Oregon's got the ball back, and they're already so close to the 50. Like, I think anywhere in the range that they are now, if that's where they start with the ball, they're going to get some points out of it. Fumbled again. This man is a fumbling machine, and Rutgers pick it up again. Could you imagine if they've capitalized on both turnovers now? They could capitalize on both of them. That's a touchdown, or that's 24-14 lead. Or even if you just kicked field goals, 16-14. Like, bro, you gotta score soon, because you're just gonna be missing out on so many points if you're getting these turnovers and you're not getting anything out of them. Right now, Rutgers are playing better football. They're just such a small team. Throws a jump ball to wide receiver number 17. Hopefully that's a name where we calling out a lot more. He definitely had the size on that corner. Just put it up in the air, let the big man go grab it, and that's exactly what he does. Puts him in great field position. And let's see now, can they capitalize? What is that, the 18-yard line? They're going to run this one. Get a lot. Oh, they're going to get a touchdown. Rutgers take the lead 16-14. Probably going to be 17 as long as nothing crazy happens. And just like that, Rutgers are in the lead. And that's not what you were expecting. I can almost guarantee it. You were not expecting Oregon to be trailing here. But they are. And if Rutgers win, that's gonna be crazy, because then Oregon's gonna have to go through all this crap again. They had a pretty easy path this time with a few big boy teams getting knocked out early. I don't think they'll be so lucky again. Washington was a hard game for them. We watched the ending of that. They had to try against Washington. It was not easy. So they're gonna have to go through all of that again, and Rutgers are gonna have to face probably a lot more difficult opponents. They had some luck with Cincinnati taking down Notre Dame. They had quite a bit of luck, actually, to get them where they are now. And so both of these teams, to repeat this, it would be difficult. But hopefully Oregon focuses a lot more on ball security the rest of this game, because it was 2 fumbles within like 5 plays. It was bad. Hopefully they can do a little bit better. Good read. That man was coming. Oh, quarterback's got a huge open hole. Gets tackled from behind, but not after 32 yards. And they're just going to run hurry up. 12 rushes, 99 yards, and a touchdown already for the QB. That's their quarterback. These offensive linemen, bro, they're trying, but they're tired. This hurry up cannot work that well, because to sprint down the field like that and then still have to hold your block, you got to be gassed. Got the first. Oregon, are they first and goal? No, they're first and 10. Basically have to get on the goal line for a first down. I don't know how that's not first and goal. Doesn't matter. Oregon's about to punch it in right now. 2nd and 2. If they can like somehow tweak the system and get another first. No, they don't need it. Touchdown. 20 right now to 17. Soon to be 21 following the PAT. And I think my statement was correct, considering with 4 minutes left in the first, we're already at 38 points. It's going to be a high-scoring game. Rutgers are going to have to bring their all. Granted, they're doing a great job so far. They've had responses to Oregon's offense. Not great responses, but they've had responses. This is a very, very good game. Honestly, it is just like the Alabama-Ole Miss game. Like, yes, that was an SEC matchup, and it was a lot more reasonable to assume Ole Miss would win, or could win. But Alabama was number 1. Ole Miss was not ranked. And Ole Miss took it all the way until like deep in the 4th before they fell apart. Rutgers kind of have the same scenario, except a little worse of a team that they're playing. Although you can't play behind the sticks like that. That was Ole Miss's downfall. Well, along with their running backs dropping like flies. But play behind the sticks, you're screwed. You got to air it out to that big man that you've tried so many times. But I wonder how how many more times Oregon's going to put a one-on-one guy or just hit the man across the middle on the slant. Who is that, number 7? Is that what I'm reading? Yes, sir. 3 receptions, 89 yards already, averaging 30 a catch. That man is going to be important to this game. I can already feel it. You just gotta, I wonder what the momentum would be like right now. Like, how crazy would this game really be, you know? I think this one would be fun to be at, especially for such a small team getting their break. And there's that number 17 I was talking about with a good catch and run after the catch. Bumping off for defenders, 3 for 58. This quarterback's playing great football. Only 2 incompletions, 176 yards, and a touchdown. No interceptions as of yet. He has thrown some stupid balls, I'll be honest. But he's been fairly safe with it. And the safer options, always hand it off to the running back and let them fumble, if anything. Don't ruin your stats, you know? But 2nd and inches, that's a lot of inches. I'm going to be honest. That is a lot of inches. They're going to throw on 2nd and inches. They're going to complete it too. Who was that? That was to the tight end. Gotta wonder. I don't know who would have been the better read there, but that one works out. Gets them the first. And they're moving too. Like I said, this one, I think we have another shootout on our hands. Shootout on our hands. Oh, quarterback keeper. Can he get the first? No, but he gets 8. 2nd and 2. Scarlet Knights are playing very good football right now. I am very pleased with the game I've been watching so far. To not be down by much yet. Again, you could be up by a lot if you were better with the drives that you got turnovers off of. But you can't. Beggars can't be choosers. Again, you are a smaller team by far. You know that. Everybody watching this game knows that. So, just to be here is impressive. And to now be in the lead, 23-21. Rutgers are here. They are legit. They want this win. They want this win just as much as anybody else would. They're like, hey, we're going to be competing in this tournament one way or another. May as well give us the 5th seed. Very impressive. Very impressive from this Rutgers team. Like, I want Oregon to win, but, like, a small part of me is, like, rooting for the Scarlet Knights here. Like, pop off. You're doing amazing right now. I would love to see him take it out of the back of the end zone like that one day. Oregon started with the ball, though, so we got to be careful when the clock starts getting low in the second quarter because the Rutgers will get it to start the second half. So Oregon's going to need to be in the lead by more than one possession come halftime, or just in the lead, honestly, because if they're not, they could put themselves in a bad spot. So Oregon's defense has done nothing to stop the Rutgers or the Scarlet Knights right now. They're literally riding their offense to the promised land. I guess the best defense is offense, but I don't know. You gotta wonder how long until they start getting tired or the Scarlet Knights start predicting these run plays. I don't know. Glitch in the system right there. I don't know what happened, but a loss of 5 comes from it, and you gotta wonder how big this momentum's getting for these Scarlet Knights, bro. They are flying over this field. Their receivers are going crazy. The quarterback is going stupid. This defense is on fire. I would not want to be Oregon right now, to be honest. You are not the fan favorite right now. Good run, though. Gets 11 of it back. 3rd and 4 on the quarterback keeper. You need this first. You're already in a situation where you don't want to start falling behind. That's a good play. Number 1, I've called his name a lot from the games we've watched of Oregon. He is a star who is a big component to this team. Like he might not have the best stat line all the time, but I'll tell you, whenever he touches the ball, it means something. Like he makes it count. He's like their go-to safety net. He's like, oh shoot, we need this. All right, where's he at? He's always there. Halfback, huge run, gets the first. Now they're first and goal on the 5-yard line. And Oregon deserves this. They've been here for quite some time. They've fought and fought. Again, 4 tournaments that they haven't won. 2 of them, I think they've lost to Ball State. So they probably don't want to rematch that because Ball State's got an offense on them as well. And if anything carries Ball State to the national championship, it'll be that offense. I guarantee you. But Oregon now retakes the lead 28-24, 4-point lead about at the end of the first quarter. Let's see what the Rutgers can do with 49 seconds left. Probably not much. I think they'll be trailing at the end of the first, but I don't think that means too much. Now, like, minus what the score shows, Oregon's had a lot more drives. I think they've had like 2 or 3 more drives than Rutgers, and to only be up by 4, it's got to be a little scary. That halfback not going down took, what, 5 guys to take him down? And he still got 4 out of it? Yeah, they want this. This will be a like last second game, I can almost bet. Or a last play decides the game. Good run, 16 yards. That's enough for another first down. These halfbacks, man, for both teams, they just don't want to go down. I wish they had real names, bro. I wish we could like correlate them to real life players. Unfortunately, all I know from this era is this might be Mariota's team. Because it would be Jameis Winston's team. Because this is the year they win. So it might be Mariota's team. But I don't know anything about Rutgers from this time period or 2024. At the end of the first, we have 28-24. Oregon on top. Not by a lot. I don't know what else was going on really. This was the kick 6 year, wasn't it? Yeah, because that's how Auburn went to the national championship. So this was the year of the kick 6. This was the Florida State dynasty. So I think this is Mariota's team, but Mariota's got to start leading the defense or something because offenses are just dominating right now. Neither defense is really putting up much of a fight. Kind of embarrassing for Oregon, if you want me to be honest. The number 6 team, and you can't stop this offense. Really makes you wonder how good they really are. Is that a fumble? They're calling that a pass. I'd call that intentional grounding then, but he got it off. That's what you're supposed to do. I think he's lucky. It's not a flag and a loss of a down and 15 yards. But that's just me. He's going to hand this one off. Oregon's defense, as I'm talking crap about them, starting to pick up some momentum. 3rd and 9. I don't think the Rutgers have been in, 4 third down situations. They've only made 1 of them, so this is Oregon's chance to get a stop here. Maybe only another field goal. Nope, they get the first, and Oregon misses a big opportunity to turn them over and get some more points on the board. Just throws to the boundaries, gets nothing out of it. Dude, they drop back so far that you're like, where are you wanting to go with that? Because you drop back so far that catch, it still only lands you 2nd and 10. Running back up the middle, gets 5, 3rd and 5. Looks like, again, it looked like he ran for way more, but it is a video game, so it is precise and accurate, so I guess I can't argue with it too much. And we'll see. 3rd and 5, they need it. They need this. Oh no, he got the first down. 1st and goal. Rutgers still on the move. They're not settling for a field goal. We don't have to watch all that. Pretty even play selection. 20 rushes and 19 passes. They've been mixing it up, not letting Oregon guess, but that was a good play by the defensive line. Gets a tackle behind the line, 2nd and goal. Really all you're asking for here is just to force a field goal, but like I said, this defense hasn't been able to stop them that much, and especially in the red zone. The Rutgers have been amazing. Quarterback's been very accurate. He's been putting the ball in some beautiful pockets. But with them staying on the ground, it's really setting Oregon up for an easy time. 3rd and goal. They've only been going backwards, so yeah, you think they'll take to the air on this one. Maybe that's what you want you to think. Maybe they're going to do a halfback draw. Nope. Oh! Gets the touchdown. What did I tell you? Takes to the air. And of course, is the big man, number 17. That's going to be a name I call a lot. I'm betting money on it. Good little route, too. Looks like he had gotten stuck, and he just uses his body to push defenders out of the way for that touchdown. And to start the 2nd quarter off, we have 31-28. Oregon trailing. Now, do I think that's going to last for long? No. No, I do not. See how they respond, though. Oh, a huge run on the kickoff. Gets out to the 40. He would have ran that a little better, a little more to the outside. I think he had a touchdown. Good Lord. But good on you, Oregon. Already beautiful field position for this Duck offense, who, minus the 2 fumbles early on, have been pretty consistent. 3-yard rush, 2nd and 7. 14 for 141 yards and a touchdown. This halfback is going crazy. So is the quarterback, though. I think the quarterback's over 100 rushing and passing yards already. And there's some more. Held on to it, too. 13 yards on that rush. 17 for 134 and 2 touchdowns. He's ran for 2 touchdowns. And, actually, I don't know if he's passed for 100 yards. There's not been a lot of passing from Oregon. I will say that much. Good pitch. Wow, just bodying defenders right now. 21-yard rush on what could have been like a 3-yard play. That's what I call not giving up. They're just going to keep the hurry up going on. And, brought the pressure. Barely dumped that one off. And, dude, these receivers are just making... The offense is making the defenses look bad. Like, I'm not saying these defenses are bad. Oh, my God, he's 5 for 6 for 40 yards. Yeah, he is not passed for 100. But these offenses are just making these defenses look stupid right now. And they are on the move. This is a very... very good game. This is the kind of football I like to watch. I love shootouts. I love high-scoring offensive games. And the quarterback's going to keep it. Really took a long way around. Got nothing out of that one. 2nd and goal. It's fine, though. They got 2 more to play with. I'm stupid. Wait, no. 2nd, 3rd, 4th. They have 3 more. I was right the first time. See, going to keep it on the ground, pitch it back, and they're going to get it. Number 11 in for the touchdown. Oregon takes the lead yet again. This is going to be the last person to get the ball, I promise you. It's the last person who has it's going to win. Because these defenses haven't stopped a single thing all game. And we're going to drill it in. 35-31 is your score right now. Oregon up. You got to wonder who's going to... It's definitely got to be the first to make a mistake, yeah? You think? It's the first one who messes up. And the first one to capitalize on that mess up wins. It's got to be, because right now neither team can stop the other. And so if one team gets a stop and then they score, it's almost all said and done, because you haven't been able to stop them for 2 quarters, it looks like. That number 17 again. Yep, 6 receptions, 88 yards, and a touchdown. He's going crazy. He's having the game of his life. Him and this quarterback are completely on sync. They're not only on the same page, they're on the same word of the same page. They have not missed a beat once. Number 14's been good. Who was the other one? There was another key player who who was doing really good on a specific drive, but I can't think of the name. Their halfback also having a hell of a game. Just all around a great show from this Rutgers team. Doing a lot better than I think anybody expected. Oh, and he got the first. I think that was a generous spot, but whatever. 15 for 86 and a touchdown. Yeah. I don't know. I have nothing else to say. I have nothing but good things to say about this game right now. This one's a lot more fun to watch than that Ole Miss game, that Ole Miss Alabama one. But shout out Edward Livingston. I just saw that you commented. Yeah, no, it is crazy, bro. I'm amazed Rutgers are still hanging on right now. I don't even want to say hanging on. They're not hanging on. They've had less drives to score. I think they are very much just playing football right now. Sick Edits, what's up? How you doing? Hope you're enjoying the stream. Either of these your teams? Fourth and 3. Oregon gets a stop. Oh, no. Of course Rutgers are going to go for it. They've already converted on 4th down once. Can't see. Oh, that was a horrible play. Oregon with the stop. This could spell trouble for Rutgers right now. If they can score here, that's you like Oregon? I was rooting for Oregon. They had this sick alt uniform. It was like this yellow with the black feathers. I wanted to run that one, but I forgot to set it up before I went into the game. But they're driving now, and they get the ball. If they get a touchdown here, it's gonna be difficult for the Scarlet Knights to dig out of this hole. But they do get the ball at halftime. I will say that much. So with the ball at half, if they can keep it kind of how they are within 1 score-ish, I think they'll be fine. I don't think they're out of it yet. Those 2 early fumbles, though, that's their biggest problem. If they would have capitalized on those and gotten points, then I think this game would probably be already over. I want to see Oregon throw some more, bro. Running the ball is fun and all. There's a tackle for a loss, 4 yards. Running the ball is great and all, but we got to see some dots, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you saying you're finna sub. I always like subs. This has been so much fun, bro. I hope you've been watching the tournament throughout. We got 120 of them to go. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm playing all of these, I'm air quoting, mini tournaments, and the winner of these mini tournaments get put into the playoff bracket of one final tournament, and whoever wins that is what I'm dubbing the best college football team in the game. And I didn't say this in the like whenever I was explaining all the rules. But I think what I'm gonna do is the winner of the overall tournament is going to be the team I try and do a dynasty with in NCAA 25. So, with that being said, I wasn't commentating because I was talking, but Rutgers turned Oregon over and got the ball back, so they both got the stop they were looking for. What's up? What's the question? But both with the stop they were looking for, so basically just negates it that you couldn't get anything done on offense. Throws that one just to the wall. Good fight by the tight end. Got 5 yards out of it. I saw him pushing that guy back. They really slowed down the pace of this game. Like, they were just going. What was the score first game? What do you mean? Oh, good pass to the tight end. Wide open, too. Oh, lays his shoulder, and what? They're not giving him that touchdown? They need to review that. What do you mean the score of the first game? Man, look at this. Hold on. We gotta get his knees in the end zone. What do you mean he didn't get it? Wow, they're not gonna review it. That's wild. But good for Oregon. They can get a stop here technically and force a field goal. Dumps it out. Yeah, that's not the way you want to go. You definitely don't want to go backwards right there. No, dude, I've been secretly, so every tournament I'll pick like the got that touchdown. There we go. Rutgers in the lead. Who got the first? What was the first touchdown of this game? It was Oregon. And they've always, like, throughout all the tournaments, like, if I had to pick, like, 5 teams that I wanted to win, Oregon's always in them. I've always loved I've always loved watching Oregon. Like, their uniforms are amazing. Like, that's probably my biggest thing, is just, like, their uniforms, bro. But Rutgers take the lead with 6 minutes left, up by 3. And let's see if Oregon can capitalize on this drive and not stall out like they did last time. I have faith in them, though. They normally... Wait, what did... I was trying to see... Normally, they don't ever, like, win, like, take the lead in these games until, like, the end. Until, like, the final few minutes of the game. That's when they really show out. They'll keep it close the entire game, and then they capitalize at the end. Jet sweep, gets 7 out of it, 3rd and 2. Maybe we get to see the rare, elusive Oregon pass play. Haven't seen much of it. That quarterback has been holding on to that ball or handing it off to a running back, which he does there and gets nowhere. 4th and 3, Rutgers with another stop. And this could start to spell trouble for Oregon, because if they don't get this, obviously they have to punt the ball. And so with Rutgers, if they can score again, they're going to put Oregon in a really bad spot, where Oregon's going to have to score again, get a stop. Oh, good open field tackle. Got a fumble and got the tackle again. Great play by the Oregon coverage team. Is your name spelled the same way as mine, Mr. G? Like, is it actually spelled the same way? Because if so, that's pretty cool. I've only met, like, 3 Cades in my life spelled the same way. Let's see. I would expect with we gotta go forward, bro. I'm expecting. I want to see them hit that number 17 again on some deep plays because these corners have not been covering very well. So if you get them out in open space, I think that's a really good setup. I think that's a really good setup for the Rutgers if they want to test these Oregon corners. And if you push the pass enough, it looks like they're thinking about it. Throws it. Wow, quadruple coverage, and he comes down with it. What did I tell you? Test these corners, and you're going to get away with something. Yo, actually, in this game, this exact game that I'm playing on right now, this was the first game my parents bought me for the Xbox 360. I got it, holy shit, when I was like 13, 12, 13. My parents bought me the 360 for like a Christmas gift, and then they got me this game with it, and so I've had it for 10 years now. But yeah, this is all on the 360. I'm not doing this off of the computer or anything like the simulators. Like, this is the actual legit game. They tried the corner that time and they didn't let it go through. 4th and 6, Rutgers got a punt. Good stop by Oregon. Now, I see why they run the ball. When you start passing, you start dropping them, and then you don't get anything going. But it is a lot more fun to see passing plays. Oregon's going to get a good return here. Or they had a chance at a good return, just decided to run right into the players. See, I don't have a good 360. One of my streams, it took me forever to get started because the disc tray wouldn't close, and it wouldn't read that there was a game in there. And so mine's starting to show its age, and it's struggling a little bit. But it's fine as long as she can keep running these games. My philosophy is just don't turn it off, and it can't break. I literally, whenever I'm not streaming, I have a fan pointed right at the 360, and that's just keeping it cool so it doesn't overheat and break. And that is how I keep this thing running. 8 for 10 and 49 passing yards. This quarterback does not like to throw the ball much. He does not put it in jeopardy, which I guess is fair if you don't want interceptions on your record, but right there was a 4-yard pass, 3rd and 6. Probably another passing situation if I had to assume. 9 for 11, 53 yards. Finally starting to put some bigger numbers up there. Oh, by the way, we're getting deep into the second quarters. Oh, and they run it. Gets the first down. But with 3 minutes and 30-ish seconds left, these teams need to figure out who wants the ball last, because if Rutgers get it last and score, and then they get the ball at halftime, Oregon's, like I've been saying, is going to be in a world of trouble. It's not going to be fun for them. But we will see how it plays out. That receiver looks really close to being lined up off sides. Wow. Quarterback keeper couldn't have been run better. 11-yard rush for the first down. See if they can keep this momentum. Honestly, I say if you're Oregon, you just run this ball and you run out as much clock as possible. And then you run it in the end zone with 3 seconds left. That's your best case scenario, I think. Wow, they've fallen for it 3 times in a row, and he's gotten a first down each time. They're just slowly shredding clock off. Five red zone attempts for 5 touchdowns. See if they can make it 6 for 6. Oh, and they run it the other way. Quarterback keeper the other way. Absolutely. Was that a corner? I hope that was a corner. Or the free safety, because you just got pushed. Nope, it was a linebacker. You just got pushed around by a quarterback. I think most coaches are benching you right there. I would. And then they hand it off to the halfback, which they did not expect. Gets the touchdown. 41-38. Oregon looking to put this back to a 4-point game. Honestly, it is good for the Scarlet Knights, though, because with 2 minutes left, they can definitely score. They can definitely get some amount of points here. And then with the ball at half, if they can score on that drive, they're all right. They're still okay for right now. But I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys sticking around. I hope you're enjoying it so far. Fumbled it in the end zone. Oh my God, could that not have gone worse for you? Oh, they gave you a touchback. Bro, you're lucky. You are so lucky. I thought for sure they were going to be down at like the 1. Never mind then. You're still okay. Oh, throws a pick. That's not what you wanted to do. That's not what you wanted to do at all. Oregon defense finally standing up tall, and that was on their numbers, on that number 7 receiver who's been pretty good this entire game. It was just a bad ball by the quarterback. That corner was way too far in. Just a bad ball, man. But good for Oregon. This is where Oregon can capitalize on this game. They're gonna take to the air. Wide open man. He didn't get his feet. Wait, that's not the same quarterback. Oh, what happened to the starter, bro? I missed that one. Hey, man, I appreciate you saying that. Appreciate you saying I deserve more views. I really appreciate that. But Oregon moving the ball, got that pass down, 17 yards. Hopefully trying to put some more points on before half. Honestly, if they score quick enough, Rutgers get another shot. Oregon starting to use their timeouts. I think they're using them a little prematurely, though. I feel like you could definitely hold on to it for a second, run some more clock out, and just powers into the end zone. 48-38. Oregon, if the field goal will make it an 11-point game, now a 2-possession game for the Scarlet Knights, and this is not a position you want to be in. You were doing good. No matter what happens, the Scarlet Knights played an amazing first half. Amazing first half. Hopefully they keep playing an amazing game. But no matter what happens, you've done great so far. But they're going to retry this drive. Hopefully it goes a little bit better for them this time. I'm really curious about that Oregon quarterback. I did not see what happened to him. I missed that. They're going to play it safe, play the boundaries. Understandable, because you have to get a lot of yards with not a lot of time, and the last time you try to go downfield, you threw a pick. So I understand playing the boundaries for short yardage, and just getting out. Hands that one off. Only gets a yard. It's 3rd and 4. Now you gotta throw. So you gotta get this 3rd down, because if you punt it and give Oregon the ball back, then they still have a lot of clock to work with, and we know what they can do with such little time. So, or take a sack. I guess that works too. Of course, Oregon's gonna call that timeout, give themselves a lot more clock, and it looks like it's about to get out of hand real quick. And just for those who are wondering, even if it gets out of hand, we're going to watch the full game. Just because it's a blowout doesn't mean we skip the national championship. So, with that being said, 14 pass plays for 71 yards is wild. Airs it out. Oh my God. Wide open man. 22-yard reception. This Oregon quarterback likes to throw. He doesn't like all that running bull crap. He wants to air it out. That's like, what, 3 pass plays in a row? And he's just getting yards after yards after yards. Good on him, though, honestly. Okay, we don't have to watch the highlight 1,000 times. But sadly, this is starting to look like Oregon's game. I don't think... Well, not sadly, because like I said, I wanted Oregon to win. But it's starting to look like it's going to turn into a blowout really quickly. Shedded the first guy, but got dropped by the second one. Sacked for 8 yards. 2nd and 18. Yeah, they're out of timeouts. So they have to run hurry up. Just spikes that one. Interesting thought process, because now you only have... Well, I guess you just need a field goal here. You just need points. You don't need them anymore. You have a comfortable lead, but you're probably just going for points now. So not a bad call, now that I think about it. All of that for 6 yards. Yikes. Not very efficient, but we're going to drill this one through, make it 52-38. Most likely your final score before halftime. Sorry, my friends are blowing up my phone. I told them a time that I'd get on, and oops, I forgot. Oh, they just milked the entire clock. See, I'm glad like teams know to do that, because sometimes they don't, and they'd kick that field goal, and all of a sudden kick that field goal and give the other team more time to score. But with that, Oregon will kick off for the half, and it is 52-38. Rutgers will get the ball, so best case scenario for them, honestly. It's better than Oregon getting the ball. Yeah, man, that's normally how these streams go for, like, as long as they are. You probably will be the only one here for a while. A lot of the times, people, they'll stick around for a little bit, but they won't stick around for the whole thing, and honestly, not a lot of people want to watch a full game of just NCAA football, especially when I'm not playing, but you know what? As long as I can find people like you who are willing to stick around, that's all that matters to me. I just appreciate some company during these streams. But anyways, Rutgers on the move. Dude, I feel like this spot of the field, these teams have started at so many times. Oh, dropped from behind. He did not see that guy coming whatsoever. He didn't even move. Look at this. Bam. Just absolutely speared into that ground. 7 for 13 on third down conversions. Yeah, you're just watching this team starting to fall apart, though. They're just, like, kind of slipping, which is unfortunate, but it's like, I don't want to say what can you expect, because, like, a lot of people, like, it's unfair to be like, oh, well, they're worse, so of course they're going to do bad. Wow, they're going to punt on 4th and 2. You would think they'd go for it, just because, I guess it's not no man's land. I guess it makes sense to punt right now. But you kind of want to keep your pedal on the floor and not give up here. But either way, Oregon's got the ball now, and if they score here, I think it might be just out of hand for this Rutgers team. But they, like I said, they played a good game, and as long as it's doesn't end up being like 100-38, then I'd say they weren't frauds. They earned their spot here. Throws that one, almost caught, almost picked, actually, by the cornerback. A pick there would have been huge for momentum, but, you know, you can't get it all the time. Very unfortunate. Oh, could have had that one too. But hey, you forced a punt. That's probably the best thing you could have done. Minus the interceptions. You force a punt, get the ball back. If you can keep stopping them like that, you're not done. You're not out of the game. You're still alive. And maybe you can get a better return and not fumble it. That probably wouldn't have been the way I would have ran. But, oh well. We'll see. We'll see what they can do on offense now. Again, bro, starting at the 40. Got to get to the 50 for a first down. Shaping up to be a pretty good Sugar Bowl, though. Like I said, this will be a good game to finish off this tournament. And hopefully the 6 seed tournament is just as good. But I'm talking like the game's almost over. We still got 2 full quarters of football and a drop pass there that hit him dead in the hands. I don't know what else you want from a quarterback. He put that right on the money. It didn't even look like he got broken up, really. It just looked like he kind of dropped it the second it hit him in the hands. Wide open man down the field. Of course, it's the big man, number 17, who's going to run it in for a touchdown. 52. I forgot about that field goal. 52, soon to be 45, awaiting the PAT. And Rutgers, just like that, are back in this game. Huge play. Huge catch. Huge run. This man will be the reason that the Scarlet Knights win. Amazing effort. Way to not give up. 52-45. And it's just the start of the third. Way to take the top off that Oregon defense. What I said it earlier. I don't know if y'all remember. I literally said, test these corners because they're not that big. And that guy that he throws to is huge. So if you can test the corners and just air it out, man, you'll be fine. We got a penalty. Face mask. On who? Oregon? No. Yes. Maybe. I don't remember. I couldn't tell. It's fine. Doesn't matter. See what Oregon can do here. See if they can do better than they did last time. They get 4 yards on that throw. Yeah, this quarterback is definitely more apt to throwing than the other one was. He has not been running all that bull crap. He's been in the air a lot more, which is bad for Oregon, honestly. Whenever they were running, and they've been slow, but they were winning. Now, well, I say that as he takes off and gets a first down. But now he's throwing, and they're having to kick the ball a lot more. So, give and take, I guess. More fun for us to watch, but it's probably not as fun for Oregon fans who just want to see their team freaking win. But 4-yard rush right there, 2nd and 6 by the wide receiver. Was that a screen, or do they just have wide receiver as halfbacks? Or not a screen, I meant like a sweep or something. Oh, it just looks like a huge, read option. What a huge run by that quarterback, as I was just dogging on him for not taking off. Gets 20. They have dual threat quarterbacks in this Oregon offense, bro. They are just on fire right now. As a team, they are firing on all cylinders. To another first down run by the quarterback. That's 3 in a row, I think. 3 first downs, all by him. Knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Rutgers need a stop. They get a tackle before the end zone. I'm not sure how, but the game's going to say it was, and so they get a chance to stand up here. I hope they can, though. I hope they can. I think I'm cool with either of these teams winning at this point. I think I won't be hurt at either of them winning. Oregon runs it in. It's going to make it 59-45. High scoring game. Already broke 100. If y'all were curious, that is definitely over a 100-point game. 104 to be exact at the moment. And I guess you can't really expect much more from an offense like Oregon and a Rutgers a team that's got to keep up somehow. Only way they know is just keep scoring. They're going to take this one out of the end zone. Gets back to the 25, so probably would have made more sense to knee it and save you some energy, but, you know, any return is worth it if you can. I feel like that's why in Madden I never take a knee. Because, like, if you take a knee, you're just giving up and saying, okay, well, we'll start at the 25. Whereas if you run it, I mean, hey, you always have the chance of housing it. Or getting further than the 25. The only downside is when you get, like, behind it. But unless you're, like, I don't know, at the 10 or 15, I really don't feel like it makes that much of a difference if you're just behind the 25. If anything, it gives you more clock to burn. And, I mean, between 75 and, like, 85 yards, what's really the difference? In my mind. So, that's why I would always run it out. 4-yard reception. It's 2nd and 13. Rutgers, again, are caught playing behind the line. 430 yards, what was that, 3 or 4 touchdowns and 1 interception by this quarterback. Having himself a game. A very strong game. But that's not what you want to do. Throws a pig into a horde of Oregon halfbacks. Or, no, defensive backs. And, oh, that was up to a linebacker. And just like that, you're in a very, very bad situation. You got the stop you needed. You got the touchdown you needed. And now, here you are about to give up another touchdown. Put yourself right back in the hole you just worked to dig out of. And I assume that the next time Rutgers get the ball, they're going to be targeting that big man, number 17, a lot. If I were them, I would. Just going to run that one. That's a touchdown. 65 to 45. Now, about to be a 21-point game. And that's 3 touchdowns. That is 3 touchdowns you are down as against the number 6 team in the nation, and you gotta wonder how much can you really ask for now? 111 points scored in this game. Definitely going the way I thought it would. It just took a lot longer to get there. And again, it's not over. It's like still 25 minutes left to score. So definitely not over. That's all I'm going to say. Let's see if they target. They don't even give it to number 17. They give it to a halfback. Lose yards again. Stop playing in the fucking backfield. Oh my god. Go forward and get something. Keep running backwards. It doesn't matter. Ooh, got a cramp. Quarterback keeper, he's pitches it very late. That could have been bad. 9-yard rush though. 3rd and 2. Good little design. Like I said, that was a really late pitch. That could have ended badly. Grateful it didn't though. If you're a Rutgers fan, that is. They're about 50% on 3rd down conversions, and this is a must-have. Like, obviously all of them technically are, but this one more than anything, which they get, and they get a lot more. 16 yards by the halfback. You got to love the fight that this Scarlet Knight team is showing. They have not once said, okay, we give up. They've made mistakes, but they've bounced back, and they've caused Oregon to make mistakes that they sometimes capitalize on, sometimes don't. You know, it's just the luck of the draw at some point. But this halfback duo, because it's not just 34, I think the other one's 28, they're putting the team on their back. And so is 17, by the way. Big man has gone up for some passes. He's made plays. He's also a huge contributor to this Scarlet Knight offense. And they just need the defense to go back to making some stands, honestly. Once the defense the defense gets one more stop, I think, and the Rutgers score again. They're going to have momentum. And then with a flustered Oregon team who's going to want to try and build that momentum back, maybe cause some mistakes. I think that's the best you can hope for. That's best case scenario. Again, you still have a whole quarter and a half before you need to start worrying. So, take it one step at a time. You got to score here first. Had plenty of time, just checks it down. Receivers could not get open on that one, apparently. 5-yard reception, it's 3rd and 4. There's no way that's halfback's first time catching the ball. That's shocking. Going for it again. Didn't get it that time. Do you kick a field? I'd probably kick a field goal, I think. I think you definitely get as many points as you can. Remember, momentum's momentum, and points are points. It doesn't matter how you get it. Doesn't matter. Got that one in. 66-48. Rutgers cut the lead down to 18? Yeah. Cut the lead down to 18. Oregon with the ball again. Need a stop here. Need a stop. And, dude, that guy just would not go down. Holy crap. He just spun his way for so many yards. Who is honking outside my door? What truck is driving outside my door? I live on a road that is not big enough to have, like, semi-trucks and haulers. That quarterback won't go down either. 7 yards bodying defenders. 9 rushes for 70 yards. That's a lot. Wow, the quarterback is making some amazing reads right now because that defensive end keeps getting back there, but just not tackling the right person. Oregon on the other side of the 50 now. Wide open. Wow. Close that gap quick. That's how you make an open field tackle. Just dumps that one out. Well, I was going to say bad play because what was that, a corner or a linebacker? Should have made the tackle in the backfield for a loss of like 2, but instead gets 4 out of it. Now it's 3rd and 4. Swarm, 4th and 5. And this Rutgers defense gets the stop I just said they needed. So, force a punt here. You force a punt, and then you score here, and you're back in business. Not safe yet. Still a little out of arm's reach, but you're back in business. Oregon punts it into the end zone, so Scarlet Knights will get it at the 20. The 20. That's right. The punting and kicking are different. I don't know why. Or I don't know if it's always been like that either, but it is like that in this. So we'll see. Dumps that one off. Gets missed tackle, and number 14 rushes for that first down. Gets 20 out of it. Having himself a game with 2 passing touchdowns. Or 2 receiving touchdowns. My fault. Used the wrong terminology there. I swear I know ball. Trust me. Gotta wonder. They're keeping number 17 quiet. I'm waiting for him to go back to the air and toss it to him. Nope, they're just going to hand it off. Safe play. Gets 7 out of it. 2nd and 3. My fault. Surveying. Airs this one out. Who's this one going to? Oh, almost threw a pick. Wow. Whoever that receiver was broke that up, and that would have been bad. That would have been bad if he threw that pick there. If he had a little bit more of an arm or threw that a little earlier, that was a touchdown. That receiver was so wide open. 4th and 1. It was like everything in your mama says, don't go for this. But, like, I would go for it. They're going to punt it, make the safe option. I understand. but we're just going to try and pin them back on this one. Nope, Oregon's going to return it. Oh, they fumbled! Rutgers pick it up. That is Oregon. Oregon's, all of their turnovers have been fumbles. 3 fumbles that the Scarlet Knights have recovered. And that was just basically a ginormous ass pass. Wow. So, Oregon's ball security is on aggressive, not conservative. Because they're just dropping it left and right. 2-yard rush, 2nd and 8. This is the momentum you need. Your offense couldn't do it the first time, so your defense steps up. And then your offense couldn't do it again, so your special teams step up. Throws, that was aimed at number 17, but like overthrown. Didn't give him a chance. I feel like if he had a chance there, probably wouldn't have gotten a touchdown, but he would have caught that. So, missed opportunity there. You just got, and then you take a sack right there, and you're going to settle for another field goal. And, like, yes, points are points. I said that earlier. But touchdowns are better than field goals. I don't know if you're aware. But 66-51, they're cutting the lead down slowly but surely. They are slowly getting there. And by slowly, I mean fucking slowly. But we'll see. 5 minutes left in the third. You're only down by 15. So it could be worse. Could be worse. Could be a lot better. But you made your bed. Now you just kind of got to lay in it and pray that you can dig your way out of this hole. The pressure got to the quarterback right there. It is picked! Wow, this defense. Wow, every part of this Rutgers team is on fire, low-key, except for the offense. That is a forced punt, a fumble recovery, and now an interception by this Rutgers defense. Oh my god. And of course they're on the 40. This is insanity. Oregon is just falling apart right in front of our eyes. They're just crumbling. Rutgers are taking advantage of it. They are having their way with this game right now. Their offense just really, really, really needs to step up. Like, now. You probably want to hike the ball. Hayward. I was like, hello? You gotta let go of it, dude. You stood there for so long. You didn't try rolling out. You didn't do anything. You just stood there and took that sack. Look at how much he has. So much time, so much time. And who's 66 blocking? 66 are just standing there. This is that inexperience of this little of a team going up against this big of a team, and now you rush for negative yards, and now you're gonna have to punt. Basically forcing your base. Wow, that voice crack. Sorry. You're basically forcing your defense and your special teams to get all the stops and points, honestly, because your offense can't do it. So not the best look right now for the Scarlet Knights. They got to figure it out on offense, because the thing I said about the last tournament, the 4-seed tournament, was the defenses were all playing amazing. They were always such high-scoring games because the defense was playing amazing, but they were just on the field so much that they were just getting tired, and then the offense could just zoom around and do whatever they wanted. Kind of like what's happening right here. Like that and that. So, you got to get your defense off the field, and you can't keep doing 3-and-outs. Because now Oregon is absolutely on the move. And no doubt about it, they're just put up a touchdown. 72, about to be 73 to 51. Now you're just, is that a 22 22-point deficit. It's 21 right now. I know that much. But I think it's about to be a 22-point deficit. And that's just not good. That's very unfortunate, considering you were doing a lot to, like, bring it back. So, let's see. They're going to definitely take this one out. They're going to do their all. Oh, good run. Gets 5 extra yards. A lot close. They need to set their offense up as good as possible. In this they need to stop playing behind the line. They need to go forward. I'm expecting a handoff, though, on this play. Just up the gut, hopefully. Yeah. Gets 3 out of it. You get 3 yards every play. You'll always get a first down. Math. Please don't take my advice and just get 3 yards every play. You don't have the time for that. Nope, you get 0 on that one. Now you're in 3rd and 7. Definite passing situation. Should have been a passing situation the entire drive, but you didn't. So, whatever. Right, drops back. Finally, let's go with the ball. Dude, you can't throw it away right there. You got to extend that play as long as possible. Whatever. They're going to punt it here. And it really looks like it's starting to just be Oregon's game. They did hold on for a lot longer than I thought they would. And like I said, the defense, the special teams, they stepped up. They made plays. There were so many good plays made in this game. The offense made good plays. They just, like I said, they're a smaller team. They didn't have the oomph to keep going with them. Which, unfortunate, it really is, because it'd have been crazy seeing a Rutgers upset in the national championship. But I don't think we're going to see that today. With Oregon getting 4 yards on a play where their quarterback ran like 20 yards backwards. This quarterback thrown for over 100 yards. I guess the other one's out for the game. I didn't see what happened to him, though. I don't remember what happened. So I guess that he's just gone. 6-yard rush, 3rd and inches, technically could get a stop here. Would be very important for you to do, but do or don't, you're already in a really difficult spot. So, oh, but you do. 4th and 2. Force a punt. That's exactly what you can ask for. Ugh. But you absolutely need a good return here. Oh, that works too, I guess. Alright. This Xbox is cooking, bro. Oh my god. I can feel the heat coming off of it. She's going to need me to turn the fan on the second this game's over. 7-yard rush, 2nd and 3. Again, I don't understand why you're... Well, yeah, I do. You got 15 minutes left. 15 football minutes, so... God knows how long that actually is. Well, this stream's only been going for like an hour. Oh! He stumbled for that first. He stumbled for so many yards right there because he got hit in the backfield like 3 yards back. He stumbled for like 6 yards just to get that first down. Finally going to air this one out. Dude, you have all the time in the world. Throw the ball. Throw it. You had... I don't know whose fault that was. If it was the quarterbacks, the receivers, or the offensive coordinators. But whatever that was stupid. You had like 10 seconds in that pocket, and you threw to the only dude in double coverage. Like, I don't know. Almost threw a pick there. Like, whenever I said get the ball downfield, I meant to your own guys. Good dot to the edge, though. Who was that to? 14? A number we've been calling a lot. Number 17's been quiet the second half. I will be completely honest. I have no clue what he's up to, if he's injured or not. I can't imagine he is. He's too big. Big boys don't ever get injured. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be a handoff up the gut. Gets 5 out of it. Like I said, and that's the end of the third. 73-51 at the end of the third. Well over 100 points already. And Rutgers are on a drive right now. They're actually moving the ball. Little handoffs here and there. Look at that when you go forward. 17-yard rush out of the halfback. Just don't stop. Pedal to the floor. Keep on moving. Gonna go deep. No, they're not. They're just gonna dump it down to the tight end. Very safe option. That tight end has been all reliable for that quarterback. Wait, there's no way that was his first catch. What? Whatever. I might be thinking. Oh, I think I'm thinking of a different tight end, but it's fine. Oh, pitch it, bro. What are you doing? If he had pitched that, bro, oh, he would have had it. 3rd and 1, though. 8 rushes, negative 2.4 yard average. Runs that one up the middle. Barely. What? Did y'all see that halfback, bro? He just, like, kept stutter stepping his way. He was like, He got the first, though. That's all that matters. Now they need to capitalize in the red zone here. Get stood up at the line. Not after they got a yard, though. So, you know. Baby steps. Baby steps. I know it sounds like I'm completely biased towards this game. I'm really not. Like I said, I'm so happy that Oregon's winning. But it is kind of fun, like, cheering on the underdog to pull this off. Oh! Gets to the outside. Gets the first down. 1st and goal. No, y'all want to hear bias? Wait until Florida State makes it to this national championship. Y'all are going to be annoyed listening to me talk. Or Arkansas State, for that matter, because Arkansas is already in. Throws it. Who is that to? Oh, number 18. That's the dude who's been taking these kickoff returns. Gets that touchdown. That's huge. You go for 2. Yeah, probably at this point in the game. Yep, I knew it. I don't know how much it matters, though. It might. Bad read. Gets tackled behind the line. 73-57. This game's not over, okay? This is what I've been saying. You still have a whole 4th quarter. It's not over. Your defense has been electric. Your special teams has also been making plays. Like, I'm amazed he didn't fumble there. Oh, because it's a cornerback running it out. No wonder he's been fumbling. He doesn't know ball security. But let's see what can happen. If they can get a quick stop and score, they'll be right back in business. Good way to not get stood up. You took that halfback to the ground. Very impressive tackle by that defensive end. Defensive line? I think it was a defensive end. Anyway, 2nd and 8. Oh, Oregon the quarterback read that play perfectly. Read the defense. 14 for 128. That quarterback has had a monster game on the ground. Is this the... Wait, is this the... No, that's the new guy still. Halfback tackle behind the line, 2nd and 11. 10 rushes, 78 yards, 2 touchdowns. 776 total yards. Where are all these yards coming from? How many minutes do you have it on each quarter? 15. It's a full-length game. Full-length game, Heisman difficulty, and it's just CPUs going at it. I have literally 0 control. I have as bare minimum control as I physically can have over these games. Could tackle behind the line. 4th and 11. Rutgers defense stood strong. They're gonna get another. They're gonna get a. They got the stop. The offense is gonna get another shot. They're just gonna let that one go back into the end zone. A little quick handoff. Understand. Ooh, lit up. But not after a 9-yard rush. 2nd and 1. Okay. Because what? 7 points makes this 73-64. So yeah, this game is not over with by any means. Oh, has the tight end with a lot of room to run. 25-yard reception. They're on the move. 511 yards, 5 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Those 2 interceptions look haunting, but like this quarterback's been going crazy. I don't agree with all of his plays. Dude, I know, right? Like the points are so like, well, the first half, bro, it was like score after score after score after score, and then it like kind of died down, and then just out of nowhere just ramped back up. Like every game that Oregon plays in, it's always a high scoring game. Like I don't know if you watched the last stream, but I literally was whenever I saw Washington and Oregon were playing each other, I was like, that's going to be a 100-point game minimum. But Rutgers just what angle was that, bro? Like why did you run backwards instead of just going forward? But you got to go for it here. You are on such a heater right now. Like your team is on fire. You have momentum. You need this. I'd say, right? Just run it up the middle. Don't go to the outside or do anything stupid. They're going to throw. Oh, quick dump down. That's fine. To who else than number... Oh, I thought it was 17. Oh, he's injured. Yikes. That's not good. Okay, this is going to sound bad. But if anybody's going to get injured, it's probably best that it's the guy that's had the least calls this game. He's not been targeted much. It sucks that he gets injured in the, air quoting, biggest game ever. Yeah, no, I agree. This is, I was like trying to like date it back. I think this would be the Oregon team with Marcus Mariota the season before they went to the playoff. Oh, wide open touchdown. Rutgers take the lead, or not take the lead, but cut that lead down by a lot. And it's about to be a 9-point. Okay, right now it's a 10-point game. If they get the 2, which I'm assuming they're going to go for, it'll be an 8-point game. So, either way, it's a 2-score game. Oh, wait, no, it's not. If they get the 2-point, then it's going to be a 1-score game, technically. But just like that, Rutgers are in serious business right now. And then... Oh, dumps it off. Oh, you got to give him that. No? That's an interesting call. Watch this. Oh, they're not going to show it. That's unfortunate. But, oh well. Oregon's really got to make a statement on this drive. Because right now, it's been all Rutgers. It has been all Rutgers right now. Has Oregon scored this quarter? I don't think they have. 5-yard rush, 2nd and 5. I can see them pulling off another stand here, especially with that touchdown. Whew. I could only imagine how crazy the stadium would be, IRL. Oh, missed tackle. Huge. 3rd and 1. If you tackled him where you basically ran into him at, this is an obvious passing situation. Probably like a 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8 maybe. That was a huge miss by that linebacker. Oh! Read that so well, and yet it doesn't pay off. 6-yard rush gets the first. Oregon on the move. It's exactly what you need right now. If you're a Duck fan, you want this team to just keep getting first, keep running the clock out. I have no clue what happened there, but dropped for 4 yards. The same kind of thing happened to the Rutgers, so I'm going to call that fair. I'm going to call it evening out. I think the halfback was supposed to be a read, and something happened. Oh, they're talking about that bottom showed number 13 is out for the game with a strained shoulder, I think it said. He's out for the game. Very unfortunate. Rutgers 3rd and 11. They have a chance here. They have a serious chance for a stop because it's an obvious pass play. Obvious pass play. Oh, it's a screen pass. Oh, come on. Get that angle. You didn't. Damn. They get the first 13-yard reception. Big whiff right there. All you needed was to guard that first down, bro. Now Oregon's on the move. If they put up... They're about to put up 80 points. If they don't put up 80 by the end of the game, I'm going to be shocked. 6-yard rush, 2nd and 4. This clock is getting milked, though. Rutgers running out of time. But now they're within 2 scores again, so 10-point game for them right now. Good diving tackle to save it from getting the first. 3rd and inches. Sell out for the run. I would, personally. I would fucking run commit at this point. Yeah, like I told you, right up the middle. But they get it. First down. Oregon's knocking on the doorstep at this point. About to score again. And this, I won't say is the nail in the coffin. But it would be close. Gets another first by this quarter. This quarterback is going crazy. But, yeah, I think a touchdown here will be the nail in the coffin for this Rutgers team. I mean, I'm sure they're not going to give up. But they're coming down 17 at that point to win. Or being down 17 to come back and win with 7 minutes left just is outlandish to me. But, I mean, they could get a stop here. A field goal would be very helpful because then it'd still be a 2-touchdown game. Swarmed the quarterback, 3rd and 8. By the way, Tony, I am definitely reading all of your messages, or all your chats. I'm not ignoring you. This is getting really down to the wire here. Oh, sacked. Throw that ball away, man. That clock's going to run. Oregon's probably going to kick a field goal. But I do think you're right. Oregon's are probably going to win. I don't think Rutgers can come back. But, man, was this a lot better game than I thought it was going to be. I was expecting a blowout in this national championship, to be completely honest with you. (76-63), 6 minutes left, Rutgers with the ball. What's going to happen? This is why I love football, because at multiple points of this game, did it look basically over with, and neither team has given up. Neither team has given up yet. And the best team has not been decided, not by a long shot, because Oregon could very well blow this game. It's not out of the question. Their halfbacks have been fumbling machines recently. So we just got to see. We just got to wait it out and see. Handoff. Just gets the first. Ouch. That one looked like it hurt, bro. I'm so curious why the camera angle shows the Sugar Bowl logo upside down. Because I didn't choose that. I just kind of went with what I was given. Wide open, man. Oh, my Lord. Wide receiver, 23. Wide open, 33 yards. Took a fucking hit, though. Watch this. Oh, my God. This man came out of nowhere and delivered a hit stick. Oh, my Lord. Look at that. Both teams almost have 1,000 yards of offense. Both teams. Wow. Cut that one up. Got the first down. Great running. Oregon on their heels right now. They need to come up with a stopping quick. They just gotta force this quarterback to make a bad read. He does that often. Like whenever he's forced to throw quickly, he makes a bad read. Oh no! Don't tell me we got an injured halfback. Or was that the halfback or the quarterback? As I think that was the quarterback they had injured, which is huge. That man has been doing so great. Wait, was it the quarterback? I don't know. No, it wasn't. I was wrong. It was definitely the halfback then, who has been carrying this game, putting the team on his back. Now, granted, he does have a very solid backup core, so by no means was he the backbone of this team, but he was important. Dumps it off, had heat right in his face, 4th and 2. You go for this, right? Yeah. Okay, I thought so. I was like, you gotta go for this. You don't just punt this ball away and call it a day. You go for this. You pray you get it. And do you run it here? No, you're gonna... Oh, bro, right there. Yes, good catch. Gets the first. First and goal. What a play by the Rutgers. Way to keep this clock ticking. Way to keep the ball moving, but you're keeping it ticking a lot. You definitely need to buckle down quickly and score. Just get a man. Throws it into the dirt. Probably best case scenario right there. And 4 minutes left, guys. We're getting towards the end here. And, again, this game has not been decided yet. If they don't get it here, then it's decided. Quarterback keeper doesn't go anywhere. 3rd and goal. You need a touchdown. You absolutely need a touchdown. So, here you don't have to play... Oh, the halfback broke his ribs. He's out. He is out for 3 weeks. Unfortunately, doesn't matter. The second this game's reset, he's going to be fine. 4th and goal. Probably would have tried to throw him a little closer to the end zone, yeah? It's fine. Yeah, they have to go for it here. They have to go for it, get it, and get a 2-point. Oregon basically just defending the goal line. Doesn't do it, though. They fall in 69-76. Rutgers are going to go for 2. And just like that, they are in this game. And they're dangerously close to taking the lead. They are only down a touchdown right now. So, oh yeah, you can just kick the PAT. You're so right. 76-70. Oregon now in a must-score situation. Now it's Oregon who's like, damn, we got to put up some points. Because you do not want to risk a turnover or having to give the ball back to this Rutgers team. So you're on ball carrier conservative, and you're just running up the middle, falling down, getting 3 yards. That's what you've done the entire game. Why change? Oh, because they're all over it. Drop for a loss of 1, 2nd and 11. Oregon in crunch time right now. They need to start playing like a number 16. But they don't have any momentum at all. They're just getting swarmed. 3rd and 8. Have to pass, yeah? No, because you've been able to rush for 8 yards before. You're not in a definite passing situation, but don't let that stop you from throwing it. They do. Oh, throws an interception! Is this going to be a pick 6? Oh, almost is. And just like that. Wait, what the fuck is the penalty? That's on the Rutgers. So do they get the ball? Oh, they get the ball. Okay. They just don't get it at the end zone. Wow. That is fucking unfortunate. Actually, it's probably best case scenario for Rutgers. Because now you get to milk more clock. And you have every ounce of momentum you can have. Dumps that one off. And remember, you just want to move that chain. Or you just want to move the ball. Wow. Who expected this game to come down to this? Oregon needs a stop. Did they get the first? No, they didn't. Great breakup by the Oregon defensive backs. 3rd and 2. It's definitely 4th down territory, though. You're no promises you get the ball back here. So, I say you definitely have a chance to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback has all the time in the world. Not a single person blitzing. And, of course, was it DPI? Was that DPI? Oh, illegal touching. 4th and 7. Now do you punt or do you... No, okay, so I was right. You go. No, I didn't mean punt. I meant field goal. But, yeah, you have to go for it. Wow. Throws that one. Quick out. Gets the first down to the fullback. 15 yards, and they moved the chains. Oh, my God. Who expected this? Not a single person expected this. But now the Rutgers need to be careful not to score with too much time left on the clock because all Oregon will need is a field goal. Dude, laid out. That one hurt. But clock's ticking. Now under 2 minutes. Rutgers are in complete control right now. Field goal doesn't do them anything. They need a touchdown. 3rd and 3. Clock's still running. Rutgers playing a lot better than Ole Miss did. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, wide open man. Does he get the first touchdown? He does. And Rutgers tie it up. 76-76, a minute 33 left. Obviously, Rutgers going for a PAT to take the lead by 1. Oh, my God. Oregon did not get that big turnover, sir. Oregon, in fact, did not get that big turnover. Oh, my God. But don't worry, if they don't win, you get to watch them again. It just means you get to watch your team play more. But, oh my God. With a minute 29 left, Oregon just needs to drive down and get a field goal. But they went from being up by 22 to down by 1. In the biggest game of this tournament. Gets a first. That's exactly what you need. Yeah, run. Hurry up is fine because you want to waste clock. You want to kick that field goal with no time left like you did at halftime. Oh, absolutely bodied a defensive lineman. Gets the first. Lowered his shoulder. Oregon moving. Finally getting some momentum going. If they kick a game-time field goal, that's going to be crazy. Airs it out. Almost picked by the free safety. That was dangerous. Almost got the big turnover in the way you didn't want, Tony. Sorry, that sounded really aggressive. I did not mean for it to, but wow. Just dumps that one off. Wow, huge yards. Huge yards by Oregon. Oh, and they are within a touchdown now. 153 points in one game with 2 minutes and some left. Yeah, no, you're right. Dude, this game is fucking ridiculous. That was huge by Oregon. Now what do? Do you just, knee it and kick the field goal? Or do you just go for the touchdown? I don't guess it matters, really. Runs it up the middle, 2nd and inches. Run this clock out. The fuck? Oh, yeah, they got it on shoe clock. Wow, what a huge letdown by that Rutgers defense. They played so good, and Oregon, doesn't go for the end zone. 11 seconds left. Or went for the end zone, but didn't really get it. I think if he kept going outwards, he would have had it. And he didn't get that either. Rutgers with the goal line stand, question mark? Wow. 8 seconds. 7, 6. Touchdown. Oregon 82-77. And I think with that touchdown, Oregon just won the fucking football game. What an amazing ending. So much better than Ole Miss, Alabama. Wow. 6 seconds left, though. With how this game has gone, I wouldn't turn the stream off yet. I know the 3 of you watching probably have already. Doesn't mean it's over. Bounces it to the outside, it doesn't matter, I guess. But he did not get the he did not get the touchdown. So, Rutgers need a touchdown to win. But with 6 seconds, we have 6 people watching now. Let's see if the Rutgers, what are they going to do? They're going to take this out, obviously. Go down. Goes down with a second. We have a Hail Mary for the game. A Hail Mary for the game. All the marbles. I wonder if this will be the ESPN Instant Classic, if we'll get the screen. Probably not, but just airs it out like you were going to. And that's the ball game. Oregon wins it in the final seconds. 82-77. What a shootout. I don't think I could have asked for a better ending to one of the best tournaments I've ever seen. Oregon wins, and they secure the 5th seed in the overall playoff spot. With that being said, I'm going to log off for now. Thank you guys for tuning in, and keep a lookout for the start of Seed 6 tournament. It'll be coming up very shortly. But thank you all for who's watched, who's kept me entertained in the comment section, keep talking to me. I appreciate all of you. I love you all, and I will see y'all in the next one. But peace out.